Welcome to a new video. Now, this is completely unscripted and sort of off the cuff, so keep that in mind, but I have two important TriMet updates to be talking about. A couple months ago, TriMet officially launched a new type of bus service, FX, and I still have, of course, the paper bank thing that you could get during the celebration day. Except that if you were to head down to Division Street right now, these are not running. I better explain what happened. So a few people have asked me if I knew about the whole Novabus thing and about the fact that they're not running them right now and they've been replaced with just the 40-foot Gilligs. Yes, I'm very aware of that. I have the PDX Bus app and frequently check the detours and saw it back in November. And yeah, it's a bit concerning. But I figure I should probably talk about what exactly was found and the reason why it was taken out of service. If you read the PDX Bus detour, it basically just says it was due to a mechanical issue, a fleet-wide mechanical issue, but it doesn't really get into a whole lot of detail. But TriMet made two articles that discuss what was found. Luckily, nothing major happened while in the road. You know, it wasn't actually in service when the mechanical issue was discovered. It was at Powell Garage. But I better explain what exactly happened. So, during a routine inspection of the buses, I assume it was some sort of routine inspection, an operator noticed a strange noise while they were turning the buses. So they sent a mechanic over there. I believe this all happened at Powell. And the mechanic found that a fastener was missing that connected a mounting plate to the frame of the bus itself. And so more maintenance workers went out to 6 other buses and checked them. And guess what? The fasteners were missing on 2 of them and they were loose on the other 4. So yeah, that's kind of dangerous. So they decided, just as a precautionary, you can't be too careful, they pulled all 31 Novabuses out of service and have been replaced with just the 40-foot Gilligs. Now on Twitter, TriMet tweeted out a long thread that had information about this, as well as a link to the TriMet article, which I'll hopefully remember to link in the description. Now, one of those tweets said that they hope to get the issue completely solved and have the buses back in service in December. We will see whether or not that's true, but for now, yep, Gillig buses are serving the FX2 route. But what's cool is that even though it's not the Novabuses, the traffic signal priority still works with just the Gillig buses. So the quicker route is still possible. The only thing that isn't possible is being able to board through all the doors. You still have to board through the front because the Gilligs don't have doors that can open. Okay, some of them do, but we're not going to get into specifics with that. But even if you could board through the back door of a Gillig, there's no hop reader back there. You'd have to go to the front of the bus anyways and tap your hop card on the reader. So, for now, yeah, it's kind of back to the way it was. And also, bikes have to be stored at the front of the bus, no internal bike racks on the Gilligs. But now, of course, we have to muddy the waters because I am very, very confused about something. Clearly, on the article that TriMet made to their blog, they said that this recall was not related to the August 2022 recall of steering equipment, of the steering gear equipment, which Novabus did have a recall on. This was not related to that because the TriMet buses that they purchased don't use that steering equipment. But in the tweets, it says this. I don't feel like memorizing all this, so I'm just going to read you the entire tweet word for word on here. But it says, Novabus, the articulated bus manufacturer, issued a voluntary national recall of buses similar to ours on Tuesday. This was quite a while ago, like almost a month ago, based on the issue TriMet uncovered earlier this month, November. The recall is for certain buses that are equipped with a Bosch steering gear box configuration. I thought it had nothing to do with the steering equipment. I assume that the recall, what they mean by that is TriMet's buses don't use the steering gear equipment that was recalled in August 2022, but instead they use Bosch steering gear equipment, which has now been recalled. I'm not sure what the August 2022 recall was for. Like, I know it was for the steering gear equipment, but I'm not sure what company was responsible for it. Alright, it's been confirmed, and I was correct. TriMet's Nova buses don't use the steering equipment that was recalled in the August 2022 recall, and instead use ones that were made by Bosch. And now, those have been recalled thanks to TriMet's discoveries and the maintenance and mechanics team at Powell Garage. So that means Novabus has encountered 2 steering gear issues in the span of just a few months, which is a bit scary. Now time for the second housekeeping big information that I want to talk about, and that is hop. But not just, like, in general or something. Something is going to be happening for the first time in 8 years, and that is a fare increase. Portlanders have been, shall I say, spoiled by a $5 all-day ticket. You will never spend more than $5 in the whole day, and it's been like that for a while. Well, there is going to be an increase in the fares so that TriMet can make more money. 2022 has been quite a year because of insane inflation and other very unfortunate world events that have hiked up the prices of everything. And so this seems like a very natural response. But let me explain the specifics of this fare increase. Let's start with the adult fare, because that's what a lot of people are going to be using. Now, right now it's $2.50 for 2.5 hours. When you first tap, it will be $2.50. This will be increasing by 30 cents to $2.80. And then the reduced fare, honored citizen, youth, and all that sort of thing is half that, so right now it's $1.25. But this will be going up by 15 cents to $1.40. So then the all-day fare would just be, I assume, double this. And so an all-day fare will be $5.60 for adult, or $2.80 for honored citizen, youth, reduced fare. $5.60. Honestly, that's still not terrible. This here is a booklet that I got on the Sounder train in Seattle in May of this year. And, well, they've been charging $5.75 for quite a while now. And so I don't think $5.60 is bad at all. In fact, there are many places that have much, much higher fares, such as anywhere in California, New York. I mean, there's no point in even naming them. There are lots of cities that are well over $6, $7, $8, $9 for an all-day ticket. So, throughout 2023, TriMet will be bringing this up in certain board meetings, and the changes could go into effect in January 2024. So it's still a ways off, but yes, be on the lookout for a fare increase. So these really are just basic updates to TriMet that I think everybody should know. So I thank you for watching this, and I will be soon filming videos of Division Street, of the Gillig buses on Division Street, so you can look forward to that. Ideally, the Nova buses will be back soon, but we will see how things go. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you Friday.